All right, we've got Rhonda Durham here this morning talking about some travel hacks and also some travel trends, which I was shocked whenever we said, what, like 70 some odd days left in the year.
I know, that's hateful.
Where did it go?
Scary.
Yeah, I'm not really sure where the other 290 went, but we're looking at 2026.
Crazy.
I know, it's hard to believe, but plenty of opportunities to travel still this year and then also into the next, right?
Exactly. So if you know you want to travel for the holidays, you probably need to get that going pretty quickly. But some of the trends for the rest of the year, a lot of people are kind of ditching Thanksgiving meals and going on cruises. They have special Thanksgiving meals on the day of Thanksgiving. They have different events. You know, some of the ships can be decorated. So I think a lot of people this year, more than I've seen in the past, are traveling even, you know, for Christmas even. Instead of doing gifts for their kids, they're taking them to do like travel experiences. So that's something a little, you know, a little new this year. And then
I prefer that.
Exactly. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to clean or, you know, you do it, enjoy it, and then come back home.
It's a good experience too, one that you won't forget. I feel like sometimes, obviously, holidays kind of get lumped together and you know.
Or if you're like us, we took a trip in October and said that we were going to be too poor for Christmas, and so that was our.
There you go.
We're like, you know, we spent family time together there and bought stuff, so that's it.
Exactly.
All right, cruises, okay.
Yes, and people are also taking like shorter trips here in the U.S. There's a lot of like Las Vegas, a lot of girls' trips to like the New England states or like the wine country in California, Washington, D.C., just a lot of, you know, shorter domestic trips versus, you know, leaving. So there's a list of things right there of some of the holiday travel trends for this year. But looking even into next year, speaking of cruises, smaller cruise ship experiences are very popular. So a lot of the major brands like Celebrity Cruises, they're getting into like the river cruise business. So they're kind of shifting to, or adding really, some of the smaller ships that can get into areas that some of the bigger ocean cruises can't. So you see a lot of more business and suppliers in the river cruise. You also see a lot of the bigger yachts. Some of the brands are doing like bigger, like a yacht type experience to where you don't have the crowded ship with 5,000 people. You might have 100 or 150.
Which is kind of nice sometimes.
Yes.
Have it condensed. It's a lot of people on one ship sometimes.
And then also expedition travel is popular. People going into Antarctica and the Galapagos Islands and excuse me, even like Alaska, they have expedition cruises into Alaska, again, because the ships are smaller and they can get into, you know, all these spaces that, you know, the bigger ones can't. So.
Okay, I like those.
Yes.
You've done a river cruise, right?
I have not done a river cruise.
Oh, you have not? Okay, I feel like we did talk about a river cruise at
Yes,
one point.
I have one planned.
Okay,
There's
that's
one
what it is.
planned for next spring. It's March 11th through the 18th. It's down the Rhine River. So that's with Emerald Cruises, and we still have some cabins left. It sold really quickly, but we still have some cabins left on that. Another travel trend for next year is people leaving, like, and doing birthday celebrations or, you know, like celebration travel, traveling with their parents, their grandparents, multi-generational travel. So group travel is also big. Everybody is, you know, instead of staying here and celebrating their birthday, they're going off and, you know, celebrating it on a trip. So those are kind of the different travel trends for next year.
I think I've done all those.
Yeah.
Except the cruise.
You never been on one?
Actually, funny enough, my dad texted me, I think it was yesterday, and was asking if we'd ever considered a cruise. I don't know. They kind of freak me out.
Some people, you know, you either love them or you hate them. And I will say for years, I refused to take a cruise. I didn't want to be stuck in the middle of the ocean. And I would tell people, no, I'm not going. And then I started looking at the cruise ships and some of the destinations. And my very first cruise was not, I mean, it was October of 2021.
Oh, wow.
And then I loved it and I got like addicted to it.
Yeah,
So you could try it out and either you won't go on another one or you'll love it. But I think you'll love it.
And it's not even for a fear of being sick. It's just, I think I've seen some of those videos where there's a storm.
Oh.
And the bitty ship in the ocean. Ugh.
So maybe you need to start with like a river cruise. Would that be a good idea for folks who might be a little scared?
Yes, the river cruises, I mean, you have land that you can see. They're
Okay.
usually they're usually 7 nights. So I would probably try a 4-night cruise, like out of Galveston, something easy to where if you don't like it, you're only there for 4 nights.
Yeah. Okay.
That's a good point.
Yes.
You can just get in and get out. And they've got so much going on the ship while you're
Yeah.
on the cruise. that-
Right. You don't even know the ship is moving
Yeah.
most of
Yeah.
the time.
Yeah.
Okay. I think it's also the fear, like, again, like I can't see land, so we're just
Yeah.
out in the middle of nowhere. So, okay.
I
well,
actually find it relaxing. I mean, I really didn't think I would, but when you sit and you just kind of watch the sea, it's very relaxing.
Yeah.
okay.
It's very interesting to see just how much there is out there.
know,
And
it's
then we
just-
just don't get to see every day.
Right.
Wow. There's a lot of ocean out there.
Definitely. Lots to explore. Lots of good trends coming up for 2026. So that's exciting if
Yes.
you're interested. If you are interested in booking that river cruise, is there a date that they need to sign up by?
Just as soon as possible so
Okay.
they can get a cabin.
Well, there you go. You see the email at the bottom of the screen. You can contact Rhonda. Go on a trip. Go on a cruise. Go on a river cruise. Take a little group trip. It'll be fun. I'm going to have to add that to my list for next year.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Get
So,
Jade on a cruise.
Yeah.
there we go. I don't know if we can convince her. We can try. We'll see. We'll see what we can do.